First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the brothers who are pushing this truth and sincerity all across the world. All right, I want to go into this news clip that came out a few days back. Right, they're interviewing this man from Bloomberg Technology, and they're talking about something that Google/YouTube is trying to do as far as finding conspiratorial videos and borderline content videos on YouTube. And we know how these so-called white people, these Edomites, feel about the truth, specifically, the biblical Israelites and who they are, the biblical Edomites, with the real Israelites being the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the biblical Edomites being so-called white people, adversaries and enemies until this day. So I wanted to start off with this clip.
They say it makes up less than 1% of the video, but it gets like 80% of the attention.
So she said it right there, that this type of content, borderline or conspiratorial content, is less than 1% of the content that's on YouTube. But over 80% of the population that's visiting YouTube is watching this content, right? And we all know why, because as we get closer to the day of the Lord in these end days, right, people are going to be seeking knowledge out, thirsting for truth. In Daniel 12:4, it says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." And that's exactly what's happening, via the internet. That's the whole reason why the Most High put the internet out in the late 90s to the public, was so this word can reach all four corners of the world, as prophecy states. And the internet was the only way that was going to be possible, because you can get the internet anywhere, with tactical satellites and satellite internet. It doesn't matter where you're at, when we were in Iraq, we had the internet. People were online gaming out there, through satellite internet. So this word's going out,
What kind of borderline videos are we talking about here?
Right, so Google, in their blog post this morning, they gave us 3 examples. There was one, they said videos that promise cures for fake cures for serious illnesses. The other was Flat Earth, which is a conspiracy theory that has taken on remarkably kind of reached pop culture level, where you have like NBA stars and rap stars dropping the fact that they believe in a flat Earth.
This is a fascinating one.
All right, and another reason why people are seeking this out, you heard that first searching content that people are typing into YouTube was cures for their ailments, because as smart as these damn devils think they are with their pharmaceuticals and their medical technology, people are still sick and dying at a higher rate than ever, so that was the first thing he said, was people are actually typing in remedies and cures, more natural remedies and cures on the internet. And you heard this damn devil, he don't like that, and he even went as far as to say that shit's not real, but we all know that the herbs and the nutrients and the remedies that the Most High created work, man, and that this man's setup, his pharmaceutical and hospital setup, is just a giant hustle, man, that kills people. I want to bring out Matthew 4:4. "But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh." All right, and that's what people are doing, man. A lot of people are doing it in ignorance, but that's what they're seeking, man, in their spirit. Not just Israel, black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, but the heathen as well. Because the heathen, or the heathen nations outside of the nation of Israel, they're actually supposed to be in in subject to Israel, and Israel's supposed to be leading them in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, but since you got this damn devil, this so-called white man, ruling over everybody, everybody's lost, man, and they're living a life of self-destruction.
I mean, there are innumerable videos on YouTube about proclaiming that the Earth is flat.
Right. I think this. A lot of people will say who work in the company, this isn't a new problem. They've had this for years. The third example is 9/11 conspiracy videos, and those have been for almost as long as YouTube's been around. I think what's happening that's new are two things. One, we're in this new climate. There's a lot of attention on both sides of the political aisle around tech.
And that political climate that he's talking about, right, as I heard another brother say in another video, is he's referencing the mark of the beast. Because that's hot right now. They mandated it in Arkansas. They put some legislation through, and different states are experimenting with it, given reasons of, given like medical reasons or financial reasons as to why they're doing so. We know companies and corporations worldwide have already mandated the RFID chip for their employees,
And Google has changed their recommendation algorithm in recent years, and they're starting to prioritize things like they want YouTube videos to be watched longer. And they know that they keep people on the site, they keep people watching more videos if while they're watching one video they serve up another. And the problem they've had is that you kind of have this, like, what's been deemed like the YouTube rabbit hole, where people will watch a certain video, they'll recommend another, and they'll quickly go from something that's very slippery with the facts to something a flat out lie and misinformation and conspiracy theory.
And who is like, who's saying that? What I'm saying? To what standard? The only true standards are those in the Holy Scriptures, right? The words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So what he's saying basically is to their standards, man, because the wicked is in rulership. More proof that the so-called white people, so-called white man, is the wicked, as it says in Job, that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So it's to his standard, all right? It's to their standard as to what is slippery with the facts and what is outright lies, and as we know, their word doesn't mean shit,
And YouTube's been very reluctant to remove those from the sites because they don't violate their policies. So now they've invented this new category called borderline videos.
Okay, so it didn't violate their policies. So here goes the so-called white man, the damn devil, making shit up, all right? Because if you're not doing what he says and still abiding by the law and his policies, right, he's going to make it up. So you do violate his law, right? And we see this every day throughout the legal system, and now YouTube is doing it, And I want to bring up Isaiah 10:1. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." You see that? And that's exactly what they're doing. They're decreeing unrighteous decrees, man. They're writing unrighteousness, man. And you heard him himself, like you heard this damn devil. He said these videos originally didn't violate policy, so we're just gonna make shit up. We're just gonna make up borderline content so we can crack down on it, on truth coming out, and write grievousness. And of course this is grievousness. Why? Because 80% of the population on YouTube is seeking out truth. So of course this is going to be grievousness to those who are seeking out truth. Woe means destruction. So of course, we all know that the closer we get to the day of the Lord, and on the day of the Lord, that these so-called white people, they're going to pay.